before. People didn't give us a chance before these games, saying that Portugal and Holland were gonna qualify. So ourselves, we wanted to prove to people that we're worth the place in the World Cup.
They were a lot of big name players in their team, and come to Dublin thinking they were going to be easy for them, and they were very arrogant, I think, in some of their press conference and different things, and a lot of their press and a lot of their players were saying that they just had to come and sort of turn up and win the game.
I wouldn't say we were in fear. I think anyone that comes down to Lansdowne Road, we know that we're capable of beating them.
The first whistle, here we go.
This was McCarthy's biggest moment. He took a chance that week, left Niall Quinn out, kept it on the wraps, told nobody. He was going to go with Damien Duff and Robbie Keane up front because he felt the two little guys would cause Jap Stan and the boys problems.
Robbie Keane. McAteer towards Roy Keane. Minded by Melchiot. Shot Robbie Keane.
This was mixed gamble, and it worked. And it worked because Roy Keane was outstanding. From the very first 10 seconds when he nearly knocked Mark Overmars over Saturn.
And Roy Keane with the first big tackle. Yes, in among them.
I'm happy to see that. I just hope that if Ireland could get a couple of tackles in like that without yellow cards, I'll be very pleased, because this is exactly the type of thing we need to unsettle the Dutch.
The tone was set. Keane was rampant that day. He went box to box, he bullied, he cajoled, he urged, he got everybody lift their game to the level he was capable of. And the Dutch didn't know what was happening.
Cocu hoofing it away. It's Gary Kelly under pressure here from Overmars. And it's Kluivert who's arrived. There's danger here. Kluivert! Oh, he's missed it.
There were gaffes from the Irish team. There were problems in defence. But we rode our luck. There was an early chance gifted to the Dutch by Gary Kelly. Yet Patrick Kluivert's shot went a few inches the wrong side of the post.
At half-time, we were on top, but it was 0-0. And Gary Kelly got sent off early in the second half for a second yellow card, and no complaints, he deserved to go.
Overmars, tripped by Gary Kelly.
He could get sent off. He's not. I think he's gone.
He's gone.
Mick took off Robbie Keane. It's a lost cause. Half an hour to go. We've only got one man up front. We're down 10 against 11, and we played even better. Everyone remembers the goal. Keane was very involved in it. He won it back on the touchline with another ferocious tackle.
And now Roy Keane. You can always depend on him. Duff in close attendance. Keane is fouled. Duff helping it on towards Finnan. Finnan facing Cocu. And a little cross in there, and it's come through here. McAteer!
You wouldn't have expected Jason to score. He wasn't, I don't think he was even in the squad for Blackburn Rovers the previous couple of games. Couldn't have been match fit, and yet he came up with the goal.
Jason McAteer, Mick McCarthy's big gamble, gets the goal.
Jason McAteer, he'd live with that forever, won't he? Coming in from that left-hand side and whacking it, what a goal. What a goal. If he was rehearsing it for a month, to say straight from the practice ground in the eye.
Ireland down to 10 men, we're only leading 1-0. The match was there still to be won. The Dutch manager lost it. He lost the plot totally. He took off his wide man and put on another centre forward.
They finished, I think, with Kluivert, Van Nistelrooy, Hasselbank and Van Hooijdonk. 4 world-class strikers.
That was helped on towards Kluivert. And he's missed again.
Staunton headed the ball beyond given at one stage and looked like Van Nistelrooy was going to run in and tap it into an empty net.
And Don, he's getting in trouble here. Finnan put under such pressure. Possession lost. That shouldn't be any trouble though to the defence. Oh no! And that's going to be a penalty, is it? No, it's not.
I've called for it, and Stan is going to head it back. He's headed it past me, obviously, and Van Nistelrooy's coming. They run past me and stick it in the net, but I've sort of shielded him a little bit. And he's sort of jumping me back, really.
He's committed himself, can't get out of the way. Maybe another referee might have given him.
If anything, I thought it was a free out. But lucky enough, the ball, trickled by the post, and we got by.
We all pulled together. I think Gary Kelly got sent off, so we played with 10 men for a large part of the game. So it was a great win, a special day. The fans that day were unbelievable.
The final whistle sounds at Lansdowne Road. It has to be one of the most courageous, the most brave, the most committed, and ultimately the most effective of Irish performances that we've ever seen.
It was one of the biggest results, I would say, in the 60 caps or whatever. That was one that really sticks out. The atmosphere that day was really special, and the fans were, on cloud nine as well after the game, and so were the players. We more or less knocked Holland out of the World Cup or whatever. So it was a huge game.
And I also remember that final whistle, the famous handshake. Roy Keane met McCarthy. McCarthy sought out Keane, and to say the handshake was a little limp from Mr. Keane would be an understatement. But we knew there was a problem between the two of them. But the bottom line was they had buried the hatchet. Keane had done the job as a player, and McCarthy, in fairness to him, did a good job as manager that day.